into my mom's room. I did not say anything. I just showed her the laptop and she hugged me. She was crying.
Frankly, I was surprised and I was frozen.
For first 10 minutes, I didn't call anybody. I thought it was a dream. I pinched myself again and again. But then I called my parents and my other family members.
I called my father because he was desperately waiting. Whenever I was calling him for the past 10 years, the question that he asked was कि मिठाई मंगवा ले क्या? So yesterday I said हाँ मंगवा लो.
What all questions had been asked, and I remember telling them that I was asked about the director at one of the IIM. So they instantly asked me who is the director of IIM Kozhikode, and I could not answer. So that's the first point where they started grilling me. So they asked me a few academic questions, some of which I could answer, one or two which I could not answer.
They asked me about my favorite subjects. So my interview was purely academic interview with certain questions of general knowledge and in the end some question on my hobby, which is music.
First of all, it was a stress interview. So I was asked a question, so it ranged from different kind of perspectives. First they started focusing on my general knowledge. They asked me regarding Brexit, Greece, and what were the implications on the industry, Indian industry.
Summers happen in the month of October. Your CV will be frozen by say July, August. So if your CV is frozen by August, you need to ensure that all your CV points and any clubs and stuff that you wanted to join should have happened way before that. So in general, you should be looking at joining about 3 or 4 clubs. Once you join the clubs, there won't be much that you need to do in the first 6 months.
So what we have gone through for the last 3 odd months, or so a couple of months for some of kids, just 1.5 months, as the case may be, there's something which is going to be a regular part of your life going forward.
And for me, it was very peaceful, and I never felt anything because I found MBA, the subjects extremely easy.
If I want to call that a stress of any of these colleges, they unnecessarily keep you busy.
Identify who goes to class, takes good notes. Doesn't change, hasn't changed, will not change.
One of the things that you have to do is make sure your first 2 terms go well.
There are two aspects to this. One is the academic part. I think you have to work hard. There's absolutely no, don't even attempt to treat it any less seriously than it should be. And the second is the relationships with people.
Some amazing memories. I think fun chats with Naveen sir in his class.
The best part I had was with Gopi sir. Gopi sir used to work on my personality to the core, like how you should look confident, how you should always keep a smile, how your personality should dominate.
I was very much afraid of the DILR section, which is the second section of CLAT. Now, Gautam Puri sir specifically in one's class specifically gave tips how to crack that section. Now, if I wouldn't have attended that class, or if I wouldn't have gone through those tips, I don't think so I would have been standing here today.
My mentor was GP sir. So in the first interaction, I was very nervous for the interviews, and he told me that my background is good enough and that I can do it, and he helped me prepare each and every point of the interview very well.
It not only helped me understand how to approach interviews, but it helped me holistically develop myself, because a lot of emphasis is on introspection and is on learning who you are.
So I have talked a lot about GP sir, I have talked about my teachers back in Greater Noida and everything. I want to especially mention Gautam Baba sir, GP sir, because he was not my mentor, he was not my teacher, he was not directly involved with me in any process, but he was in the Telegram group, and whenever I was feeling that probably I'm not doing as well as I'm meant to, I just used to send him a message and he was there with a prompt reply, and he always reassured me. And this happened like throughout. I've pestered him with messages and he's always replied, and he's always been very helpful to me.
Just one mentoring session which I had with Gautam Baba sir, which actually changed the entire way I looked at CAT, and that was just one mentoring session that helped me clear CAT honestly. I got a 97.84 this year in 2017. Eventually over the period, the way the sessions rolled out, I was able to clear 4 interviews, and this year I will be joining IIM Lucknow.
The mentors like Gopi sir, Shivko sir and Gautam Puri sir, they worked really hard with me, and they worked in different aspects of my personality and my interview skills.
The mentors tell you exactly what points you can focus upon, and what are the strengths you have to play upon, and how can you play with them? How can you make sure that your strengths are presented in front of the interviewee?
I was very emotional because it has been a difficult journey for me, and I'm really thankful to God and to CL for the help.
During that informal discussion with my mentor, Shivku sir, I think there were a lot of points, small points, things which might not strike you, but things which the mentor can point out in a jiffy because of perhaps their experience or the number of students they've seen. So I think the input which I had was that you seem to be perhaps waiting for questions rather than trying and making conversation in the interviews. It was very simple advice, but I think this was something which worked out really well for me.